Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12, verse 7. Bhakti Yoga, path of devotion. In the last verse, Bhagwan Krishna said, Hey Arjuna, keep me as your goal. That is Bhagwan Krishna as the goal. To put adequate and necessary efforts to reach me. 3. Focus the mind single pointedly on me without any distraction. If I do this, suppose if a bhakta asks, if I do this, what is the benefit? That we will see in verse 7. But before that, one more question needs to be answered. How can I dedicate all the work to Bhagavan Krishna? Sir, it is easier said than done. But if one is really interested or loves his or her goal, he will dedicate all the work towards that goal. Let us take an example. Suppose if you are really interested in securing a gold medal in Olympics, in 100 meters running, let us say I want to run 100 meters and get the gold medal. Then what will you do? First, you will take the effort by seeing what is the world record. Within how many seconds last year in the last Olympics, somebody won the gold medal. Second, you will test in how much time I am able to complete that 100 meters. Then you will see what is the difference. Slowly every day you will try to bridge the gap by running, by practicing. Then you will start participating in 100-meter races at district level, state level, etc. Then one coach will find potential in you. Oh, this fellow has got that potential. He has that interest, burning desire. Then he will come and tell you, hey, you have the potential, but you have to undergo some severe training and fine tune yourself. Otherwise, you forget the gold medal. You will accept that involuntarily. Without you will say yes. Because the gold medal is dancing before your eyes. Then the coach will ask you. The next day you will go to the coach. Coach will start from this. What will you have in the morning? Then you will say, sir, 2 sambar vadas, fully dipped in sambar, 4 idlis, 2 masala dosas, 2-3 aloo parathas with butter, etc. You will say. Coach will say, then in that case you forget the gold medal. The moment the gunshot is there, everyone will be running on the track. You will also run, but you will run towards the washroom. So you don't never expect gold medal. Your breakfast itself, from there it starts. Gone. He will change your entire diet. He will say, run and catch the bus while going to office. Every act of yours will be changed to get that gold medal, which is dancing before your eyes and which is the dream of your heart. Even in your sleep, you will be thinking about the gold medal only. Coach will say, you must report to work in the morning at 5 a.m. You sleep, you get up at 9 o'clock. But if you are really have that spirit, then you will be there in the ground at 4:55. If you are like me, then let us not discuss about that. You will forget everything and still have sambar vadas. In the same way, first you take efforts. When you are fit, like the coach, a guru will appear and he will guide you, he will direct you what are the actions you should take towards Bhagavan Krishna. Till that time, the dream of reaching Bhagavan Krishna and the efforts must continue. Now verse 7. What is the benefit? Teshamaham samuddartam mrityu samsara sagarat bhavamina chirat partam maya veshita chetasam. Here Bhagavan says, Mrityu samsara sagarat. That is, from the ocean of samsara, fraught with death. Why is comparing with ocean, samsara with ocean? Assume that a swimmer is a gold medalist in Olympics. Whenever there is Olympics, first prize, that is gold medal, is reserved for him. No one to beat him. Only people compete for silver and bronze. That much famous he is. If he is there, sir, gold medal is reserved for him. Definitely he will be. Assume that he swims and go to school between Dhanushkodi in India to Talaimannar in Sri Lanka, covering 29 kilometers daily. Daily he swims and then he goes to school in Sri Lanka. Let us assume that. But if that gold medalist is put in a rough sea where he cannot see the shores on both the sides, how long he can swim? Maybe for a few hours. He may not know whether he has moved 1 kilometer or still there in the same place, moving his legs and hands. After that, 100% his body will float and reach the shore. Life is the roughest of all seas. Anytime anything can happen. Every second there is a shock waiting for us. Without knowing that, we happily move around. And when the shock comes, we weep and wait. Bhagwan says the only way to escape is to keep the boat and boatman always ready nearby you. Kaivartaha Keshavaha. The boatman is Keshava. He is always the savior, waiting to save, provided you keep him by your side, by always thinking about him. The moment he sees you are drowning, or you cannot manage that situation, he will put his helping hand out and save you. He may not come directly. He may send a boatman. He will direct something, some help from some unknown source, 100% will come. You need not have doubt on this. That is why he says, Mai aveshita chetasam. That is, whose minds are absorbed on me. That is Bhagwan Krishna. These are people whose minds are absorbed on Bhagwan Krishna, not only during meditation, but also during daily activities. Bhagavan says, I am the Samuddarda. That is, I am the Savior. Swami Chinmayananda in his verse says, Bhagavan assures that those who meditate or worship Bhagavan Krishna, keeping him as his goal, will go beyond the shores of sorrows, agitations, and imperfections. Bhagavan declares that I will be the Savior. It is Bhagavan Krishna's guarantee. Bhagavan Krishna says, you need not have to wait endlessly. The beauty of the mind is, it takes the form of the object it contemplates. Very soon, the entire mind will assume the stature of the infinite. Swami Chinmayananda says, bondage and liberation is only for the deceptive mind. The real self is ever free. Dr. Radhakrishnan, he quotes Bhagavata, which says, the path of devotion is most suitable for him, who is neither very tired of this world, nor very attached to this world. That is what he says. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, Bhagavan Krishna pulls out the devotee from the ocean by his grace. The devotee gains Antakarana Suddhi, which is Drishtapala, and they are exposed to this teaching, that is Tattvamasi, which is Adhishtapala. For this knowledge to work, one requires composure with maturity. Composure and maturity is Dhishtapala. Adhishtapala is Bhagavan creates situation conducive for gaining this knowledge. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, moksha can only be by way of knowledge. He explains wonderfully in detail how moksha can be obtained only by knowledge. First, he says moksha cannot be handed over because it is not an object. If it is something that can be handed over, then it is anitya, and anything gained can always be lost. That is the first point he says. Second, he explains that moksha is not union of jiva with Bhagavan because anything that gets united tends to fall apart. This is the law. According to him, there cannot be any unity between jiva and Bhagavan because it is already accomplished. They are already one. So, where is the question of getting united? That is what he asks. Third, he says, if it is said that Atma of Jiva is Pratyagatma and of Bhagavan is Paramatma, it is also not correct. The I of Jiva is Paramatma. It does not belong to Anatma, that is inert. Body cannot say that I am a samsari. The notion of being bound is centered on I. Atma is also not a samsari because it has no birth or death. Then fourth, he says, he questions, will that mean moksha means removal of dukkhas by Bhagavan's grace? He says that is also not correct. He says if the nature of Atma is dukkha, how can that dukkha can be removed or destroyed without destroying Atma? If dukkha is not the swarupa of Atma, then there is no sorrow in Atma to destroy. Atma is Ananda. Atma is Asanga. Hence it is incorrect to say that Bhagavan Krishna destroys dukkha. Finally, fifth point, he asks, does Bhagavan give some kind of beatitude? Another school of thought is Jiva knows a small amount of Ananda. We get some small amount of happiness everywhere. But Bhagavan gives Brahmananda, permanent happiness. He says the Swarupa of Atma is Ananda. If Ananda can be given by Bhagavan, then it can also be lost. So Swami Dayananda Saraswati concludes, through knowledge alone freedom can be obtained. A combination of karma yoga and meditation can get Bhagavan's grace to create the condition for jnana, which is moksha. What Bhagavan Krishna can give is an opportunity for knowing. Please note carefully. What Bhagavan Krishna can give is an opportunity for knowing. It is the adhishta karma pala of your prayers that gives you a situation free from obstructions to gain that jnana. The truth of Atma is Brahman. It is and it always remains Brahman. Atma is avikriya. It does not undergo any change. Atma is Nityananda. Bhagavan's grace is a must, even to merely understand the possibility of non-duality. The cause of samsara is ignorance of reality. The oft-quoted example is snake and rope. Once one appreciates that it is the rope which appeared as the snake, ignorance gets destroyed. With Atma Anatma Viveka, the superimposition is removed and thereby the jiva gains the knowledge. Ishvara Anugraha comes as a result of your own efforts. That is what Bhagavan says, I am the rescuer by giving knowledge. How much time it will take for a bhakta to reach Bhagavan? Bhagavan says, Nachirat, not very long. The time taken is from sleeper to waker. I cannot give the full lecture of Swami Dayananda Saraswati. I have given some excerpts to understand the logic behind it. Hence, anyone who is interested in Advaita has to turn to his book or approach a guru. To conclude this verse, if I correctly understood the teachings of the Swamis, then Swami Prabhupada says, Bhakta will reach Vaikunta and he will permanently stay there. There is no further birth for that Bhakta. Swami Chinmayananda says, the sorrows and agitations of the mind of that Bhakta will get destroyed and he will have complete peace of mind in this Janma itself. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, moksha is only by way of knowledge. Bhagavan will create conducive circumstances for that Bhakta to realize Aham Brahmasmi. Whichever way we look at it, first of all, let us not who is right, who is wrong. We are not fit for that. All our gurus and 100% I am not fit. I am the to discuss about who is right, who is wrong. Everybody is correct in his own way. There are different paths to reach Bhagavan Krishna. Whichever way we look at it, by fixing the goal, by taking adequate and necessary efforts, by focusing single pointedly on the goal without distraction, a bhakta never stands to lose. The guarantee is given by none other than Bhagavan Krishna. It is a kind of permanent guarantee. Bhagavan Krishna says, I am the savior of that bhakta. He never goes back on his words. That is his dharma. Verse 7. Teshamagam samuddartam mrityu samsara sagarat bhavamina chirat partha maya veshida chetasam. Next verse we will see tomorrow. Harihom sarvam krishnarpanamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana